What's up, everybody? It's Tommy Runs, and this is the Run. No, it's not the Running Sleep Show. It's just me talking about a race. I have a race on Saturday. I want to break 18 minutes in the 5K. Last 5K I did was in early December 2019 in Detroit. 17 degrees outside, blistering cold. It was it was pretty windy though because it was on the towards the is downtown Detroit. In downtown Detroit, if you don't know, is near the river. And near the river, it gets cold, it gets windy. Part of the race, maybe like half mile of the race or so, was very close to the water. So 17 degrees, windy. Let's just say wind chill was like 10 degrees or something like that day. And I ran 18:23, second place for the race. Wasn't a big race. It was the Jingle Bell 5K. Really nice job that they put on. I think Run Detroit actually might have been the host of that, or not the host, but the race director-ish type of thing. So they did a really good job putting that together. I ran 18:23 without a watch, mind you, because I left my watch at home, which, that's a rookie move. But ran the race. That was my chip time. Chip time running was 18:23, but that was a year and a half ago. I've done a lot of weird things since then. I ran the full marathon in 2 hours 48 minutes and 43 seconds. I think that's like an average pace of like 6:23 per mile. So to say that I should be able to hold 5:40 for 3.1 miles seems like an understatement. I've been training for it. The whole goal after qualifying for Boston is now to work on speed. So I've done a lot of track workouts, 20 times 200s, 400 repeats, and 800s, and 2-mile tempos, and all this stuff. Doing ladder workouts on the track and all that stuff. So I've done a lot of things lately to get that turnover going, and I'm feeling pretty confident with a faster pace right this moment. So we will see this weekend if the stuff that I've been doing works out. Like you don't know until you know, right? Until you do it. So we're gonna try to break 18 minutes. Like I said, that 17:40 mark, really 17:38 or so would be amazing, right? And anything under 18:23 is a PR, but I don't really feel comfortable with just saying 18:21 or 22. I don't even think comfortable saying just 18. I want to go 17:40 or less, like right around there. I'm not going to go too crazy. The plan would be to get out around like maybe 5:45 in the first half mile or so, or maybe even 5:50, depending on how that feels, and then work that first mile down a little bit to really comfortable 5:40 pace, and then take that second mile just to sit right there, see how that works out, and then last mile, if I'm able to, dig in a little bit, and then that point one or point whatever is going to be left on that, because you know how races are, sometimes a little bit more, a little less. Whatever's left after that 3 miles, if you're looking at the finish line, it's right ahead of you. Just go, right? And we'll see how that works out. The course elevation is a little rolling. I think it's like 20. Looks like the elevation change maybe is like 30 feet at the most, or maybe 20 feet of elevation gain at the most for any of the hills. And then after like 0.6 miles in, it seems like it's a consistent kind of drop or gradual drop to go downhill. There's two more little bumps in the road, but they don't seem like they'll be too crazy. There's approximately 1, 2, 3. There's only like 3 or 4 hard turns, or actually like solid turns. So it seems like a pretty solid 5K race. So these are the shoes that I'll be wearing. These are the Metaspeed Skies, the Asics Metaspeed Skies. This is the first time, and since like I've considered myself a runner, right, that I've run in shoes that were not Nike. So as you can see here, I have the Vaporflies that I ran in the Toledo Marathon, the Glass City Marathon, and then also I did the Publix half in Atlanta in these pink ones, and a couple other races like in the local area, and then I also ran in these green ones for my first marathon, the Detroit Free Press in 2018, and then did a few other races in those as well. Before that, it was just like I wasn't really doing much, but they were still Nike though at that time. So this is the first non-Nike shoe that I'm gonna be lacing up a race in. So wish me luck. I got a whole kit that's gonna be fire, right? But anyway, that's I'm getting out of hand here. So this is the goal, 17:40. I'm putting it out there. A lot of people don't put things out there. Like they kind of, oh, I want to, I could say, oh, I want to break 18. But I think and I feel that, if you have a good support system, or you have like an Instagram following of 10 people or more, right, that aren't just all haters on there, then you should be able to put your numbers out there, and it'll kind of help you, hold you accountable. You're not accountable, but it'll just, putting it out there in the atmosphere, saying those things that you want, claiming it, and then going out there and putting the miles and the work in. It just can't hurt you, right? So I'm saying 1740. I've put in the work for 1740. And so we'll see if it works out. As long as I'm able to tie these things up and they don't come flying off my feet because I'm going too fast, then the race should be great. Thanks so much, Toledo Roadrunners, for inviting me to the race. And I plan on coming down to Toledo more often. And after I do what I said I am going to do, I will talk specifically about how the race went, how I planned it, how it worked out, and then also kind of talk a little bit more about the training that I've been doing in the last month or so to get to this point. So hopefully next time you see me on this channel, it will be me telling you that me and these puppies right here ran a PR of approximately 40-something seconds or more. Thanks so much for watching. Next time I see you, I better be smiling with a more, as we call it, and we run 3-on-3, or as we run 3-on-3, Lance always calls it health ice. Hopefully I got more health ice for you coming up real soon, and I'll be wearing it with these bad boys here. Peace out.